Mic check, mic check, mic check. Motor Masters Podcast, was made of course. Back in the episode Thinking Out Loud, man. First off, I want to thank all the supporters, all the listeners, everybody who shared the podcast. You know what I'm saying? Been getting an overwhelming amount of support. Been dope. Doing events, the Thinking Out Louds, the reels are actually helping. I've been getting a lot of followers and just people hit me up based on the reels that I'm putting out. It's been a lot of support. So definitely shout out to all the listeners, supporters. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all. Hold on real quick, right this on here. All right. Yeah, man. Been a dope weekend. First of all, real quick before I get started, let me make sure I say this, man. So I said shout out to all the supporters, all the listeners, man. Shout out to my guy working the V Live sweaters, man. This is a dope sweater. It got what's his man name? I be forgetting this. Not Freddy Krueger, but what's his name? Michael Myers, man. The person that never died. He got shot 80 times and got hit with bats, axes, arm cut off. He just it just grow back. I don't know. He never dies, right? Dope sweater. I love black and red. I ain't gonna lie. Black and red is dope. Black and gray is dope. Gray and red, gray, black and red. Those are my colors. I love them kind of colors. And I thought this sweater was fire. So I went and copped it for him. You know what I'm saying? Hit him up, V Live, you know what I'm saying? Dope individual, man. Look at that. I love when sweaters got like the little pressing things. Man, this is amazing. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him, man. I be trying to support everybody in the city or anybody that got something going on. When I do these videos, I would much rather than me wear a polo shirt, a Ralph Lauren, Tommy Hilfiger, like whatever name brand that people like, I'd rather wear brands in the city or people I can know and touch that I know that's grinding. That's what I prefer. So with that being said, though, I want to give a major shout out to the guys at Blue Collar. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Blue Collar, man. Breath creates life. You know what I'm saying? Spread life. Amazing brand. They stand behind everything they're talking about. I shout out to BJ, dope individual. I had to support. Honestly, I think BJ, he rocked me enough to even give me free, but I support. I ain't trying to get that for free. I want to support everybody. So shout out to everybody that's doing their thing. If you got a shirt, you got anything you want me to wear, I'll wear in the podcast, man. You sell hats, you sell socks. I'll do a podcast and have my feet up the whole time saying, hey, look at these socks. Like I would do it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my thing. So shout out to everybody doing stuff in the city, and shout out to everybody got a brand that's moving, that's putting in the work. If you got a brand, put the work in, man. It ain't easy. Trust me, put the work in. So a few things I want to talk about in Thinking Out Loud, man, real quick. One thing I want to talk about is first thing first, Main Way Season 2 is coming back, okay? I believe the first episode is supposed to drop this Friday. It should come out on Thursday, I think. So that'll be tomorrow. It's coming out on Thursday, like I planned for it to come out. Friday will be the first episode of the Main Way Season 2. It's only 3 episodes, okay? If you want to catch up, I'll put the link in the description on this YouTube. Hopefully I remember to do that. I'll put the link to Season 1. I think it's 5 episodes. You can go catch up, watch that, and then you can get ready for Season 2 on Friday. Short episodes, ain't nothing long. You might get finish the whole season in about 30, 40 minutes, so real short. This was dope. I want to speak on the actual filming of Season 2 first. We filmed some sessions here. We filmed some in other rooms and other places and stuff like that, but acting is a different bag, man. Acting is definitely different. I did take Season 2, to me, in my opinion, I took Season 2 more serious. Not say that. I took Season 2 serious. Let's say that. I think Season 1, I was just kind of, I had guest appeared in some acting roles with Carlton Clay, who's a phenomenal writer by the way. I did some roles for him, but they were small roles, so it's like small roles. I get to see how the acting going on, the reshoots, do the scene over. It's a lot that go into acting. So anybody that wants to pursue a career in acting, be an actress, just in that filming world, it's a lot to go with it. It's not easy, which is why I stopped critiquing people's art. That was the main reason, because when I got into acting, you think it's easy. You think you could just go in there, okay, it's a serious scene. Can I be serious? It's a funny scene. I'm gonna be funny. Like even acting, trying to be funny is hard. Like, cause you literally doing scenes 20, 30, 40 times. This is no exaggeration. You're doing them over and over and over again. and you're expected to be that funny every time. You're expected to be that serious every time. You're expected to cry every time. You're expected to that move, whatever it is. You expect to do that every time, and like then you might shoot another scene where it's something totally different 20 minutes from that. So the acting back is definitely different, man. I like it though. I ain't gonna lie. I thought that this season I took the acting more serious as far as like trying to know the lines before I got there. I still struggle with that a little bit, I ain't gonna lie. But trying to know the lines, I did like read throughs with some people to try to see how I would say certain things. I was very conscious of the faces I was gonna make on camera, how I was gonna look at certain things. Like the small details that I don't think I focused on in season 1, I really tried to focus on in season 2. So I really hope that when y'all watch it, if y'all go back and watch season 1, or if you already watched season 1, if you've been a supporter or whatever, I hope that you're able to talk to me and give me feedback that's just saying like this is one of them things where the writing is good. Carlton's a good writer. He's gonna write regardless. Carlton's gonna be a good writer regardless. So the writing is gonna be great. It's gonna be phenomenal. Y'all gonna like that. But my biggest thing is I want people to see the growth from season 1 to season 2 as far as the way I acted. That if that makes sense. I want to see that growth. I want y'all to see that growth. So I'm trying to share that with y'all, man. So Friday, Main Way season 2 coming out. And anybody that's watching this or that's don't know that I've acted in certain things, you can actually Google if you know my real name, you can Google the name. It's called IMDb or IDB. I don't know that stuff. Whatever the movie people be having, you can see what I'm acted in. And I've been in a few things with Carlton Clay. And phenomenal writer, like I said. I've been in some good scenes that I share once in a while. I shared a reel with the scene from Main Way season 1, which I never shared. Like even now, I'm still going back looking like, damn, I did that scene, and I didn't really share the way I should have shared it. So, and I think part of that is because I felt like I could have been better as an actor. So hopefully this time, me seeing it on camera, when y'all see it Friday, that will also be my first time seeing it Friday. So, you know, what have you there. I recently had a birthday this past Monday, so happy birthday to me, of course. Shout out to all the people, supporters, listeners, fans that wish me happy birthday, share the page, told people to go follow More Than the Masters page, share the podcast, tag me, message me, snap me, all that stuff. Like, it don't go unnoticed. I got a lot of love for my birthday. Like, I can't even say that I can't have one complaint. I have no complaints about my birthday and the love I got, the gifts I got. I got some amazing gifts. I got gifts that I never thought a person would get for me. Like I got some amazing gifts, things that I never got before. And that I mean a lot. You know, I mean a lot. And I think with gifts, it's not about what you get, but it's about knowing a person is like trying to make something memorable. Because anybody that know me that ever dealt with me, talked to me, whatever, my mom, my family, a girl, whoever, I don't really care about birthdays like that. Like if my birthday could come and go, and sometimes you won't even know, right? I'm not gonna parade around. I might post a picture of my birthday, or I ain't gonna parade around and say this. I just like it's another day. It's cool. Every day is just a day by day, And so when people that care about you or that's around you decide to make it their business and make that day special for you, man, you gotta commend that, man. You gotta commend that, man. So, shout out to everybody who took time out their day to message me, snap me, make a post with me, share my episodes, message me on Facebook. I know I ain't spawning nobody on Facebook. I'm sorry. I'm trying to stay out of messages. It's just I don't want to have no issues like with stuff like that. So I try to say thank you and keep moving. But yeah, man, it's been. This birthday was definitely special, and I appreciate everybody that was a part of it, everybody that got me something, everybody that said happy birthday to me. It was amazing, man. It was amazing. But I wanna read something. My mom gave me a card, right? And in the card was something very, very lovely, but she wrote something on the card I wanted to say. It says, "Happy birthday. The love I have, you taught me. The mom I became, you guided me. I love you." Oh, my heart. Shout out to my moms, man. My moms is amazing, man. Definitely one of the dope people I know in my life. One of the best people I've ever met. I love moms. Moms, if you're watching this, I love you. If I don't say it enough, I'm saying it now. I love you to death, and you irreplaceable. I don't know where would I be at in life without you. I don't know. So shout out to my mom, man. Just sometimes the little things just matter. Like whatever's in the car, whatever gifts you got, it means a lot. Don't get me wrong, but it's the words sometimes. Especially when they mean a lot. They mean something. It means a lot, man. The next thing, this weekend I was at a showcase. Now, if you remember a while back, I did the boys. They had the Net, No Excuse team. Shout out to Net. They've been on the podcast a few times. Ricky McGee and them guys over there, man. Dope guys. Shout out to Ricky McGee. Shout out to Net. Y'all do an amazing job. But I was at a showcase a while back. They have for middle school boys, 3rd grade through 8th grade. Amazing showcase. A lot of talent there. Just a dope vibe. It was crowded. Real good basketball being played. I did interviews there with like kids that was young, kids that were a little older. These kids, never had interviews. I'm asking them, they never had interviews, so they hype up. They happy to get interviewed. They give me good answers. They questions. I'm giving them the answers they giving me. It's like they real professional athletes, right? And it set that aura. It set that tone for them. So I felt like it would have been wrong for me not to even address or try to be at the girls. And I heard that the thing was they wondered whether I was going to be there or not. That was enough. I was sold. When Rick said, hey, they asking if you coming. I'm sold. I'm like, I got to come. Whatever I'm doing today, it got to be put on hold. I got to come because like I've been saying about More Than Masters, man, the main thing with More Than Masters, I want it to be so community driven that people watch the podcast and feel like they're a part of it. They feel like they're a part of everything Augusta has to offer within what I'm dishing. So if I'm dishing out, kids basketball, I'm dishing out athletic stuff, I'm dishing out music stuff, art stuff, history stuff. I want them to feel like they're a part of that, wholeheartedly. So I went there, and man, I'm gonna tell you, I was amazed, man. I was amazed. I was amazed at not. I'm gonna be honest with you. Can I be honest? Can I be honest? Is this a safe space? In my opinion, I'm not saying this to be super main or just get clickbait or get shares, but the girls' showcase, in my opinion, was a lot more competitive than the boys' showcase. I don't know why. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was a talent level. I don't know because he had some high school girls there. I don't know, but they were super competitive. I was super entertained, like highly entertained, to the point where I started snapping mad videos, and I didn't have to snap hold it. No, I'm snapping because they going back and forth, and they really Euro stepping. They really in and out, got them jumping, like they really playing ball for real. And I know it's women's basketball have a reputation for not being entertaining, to say the least. I'm gonna say that they have a reputation for not being entertaining. Whether you agree or not or don't agree, that's neither here nor there. That's the general consensus of women's basketball. It's not entertaining enough. And me going to the boys showcase, me going to the women's showcase, I can definitely say, don't get me wrong, the boys showcase was great. It was a great vibe, it was a great atmosphere, it was crowded, but the girls showcase was way more competitive in my opinion. I felt like it was a hard decision to make who made the All-Star game. It was a hard decision for, he had to actually swap and do things like that for teams so that they not stacked, so you can get real good games. So once again, man, shout out to Rick McGee. I think that all the interviews I did was dope. One had the audio messed up. I'm sorry about that. I'll try to fix that for that particular person. I'll reach out to that person and see what I can do for them as far as interview style and just getting them out there. But I had some amazing interviews. Some amazing people was there. On love, I'm getting a lot of love on Facebook. A lot of love in interviews I put out. So I love that when I do something, I take that gamble, I take that leap, or I do something for the community or whatever, and the community tells me, like through sharing and through likes and through comments, that, hey, we love what you're doing. They're not saying it to me because it's not about me, but they're saying it to those girls. They're commenting, they're sharing it, saying she been like that, or they're sharing it saying go such and such, go this person. I like that for the actual people, but I like it because they share my page, you share my stuff, and it's like I'm getting messages now. Let me address that real quick. Hold up. I'm getting messages now, and people are asking like, "Hey, can you interview my son? Can you interview my son?" Granted, I love the community. I'm gonna do a lot for the community. I'm always gonna do that. However, I don't just interview kids. That's not like a specialty of mine. I do it because I love the community, and I want people to have something to look at when they're older, and to look forward to. And I want them to say things that they hold themselves to that standard. Sometimes you'll have somebody ask you something, or you'll say something, and throughout your life, because you said that, you remember you said that, you'll stand on that all through your life. So if they come in here and say, I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna be successful, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I want them to, if it's just the words they said here, I want them to use that, stand on that, and I want them to make it and do that just because they said it on a podcast. I don't care. Like, that's just me, you know. But yeah, man, I love doing community events. I want to do more if I can. I'm a busy man, so I can't do them all. But the goal would be to you know, definitely do more community events, man. Where we at? 17 minutes. All right, you can end with this. Look, so I said all that. You know, I said all that in the beginning because, you know, I wanted to get that out the way. That's what's been going on with me. But, you know, really want to do Thinkin' Out Loud because so much, I think sometimes it's always therapeutic for me to talk and release my thoughts and how I'm feeling about certain things, right? And I've been in a different space. I ain't gonna say too much. I've been in a different space, and I feel like part of me feel like I'm moving backwards, and I don't like that. The thought of moving backwards, I hate. I don't like it. But I also feel like sometimes it's necessary to take them steps backwards because I'm realizing it. So I'm able to take some steps forwards and say, okay, cool, I'm not gonna do that. And what I mean by that is, you know, I purposely, I for one think I'm a pretty cool person. I'm super cool. I'll give you the shirt on my back, not this one because I paid for it. You know, shout out to Breast Create Life. You know what I'm saying? Blue collar. But I really will give somebody a shirt on my back. I'm a nice person. I'll do a lot for somebody. I'll go above and beyond, all that stuff. However, there's also another side to me where I don't go for a lot of stuff. This is not the part where, you know, I'm saying I'm tough on this person or, you know, I'm tough on that person at all. However, I'm very strict on how I handle my name being said or just how you approach me and how you respond to me, right? And lately, like in the past, I felt like it was a time in my life where I would check every single thing. If you said something about me, I'm checking you. If you looked at me a certain way, I'm asking you why. If you had a conversation, I felt like it was in a negative sense, I want to know why you felt like you need to have that conversation with that person about me. And I'm checking you about it. It was a time in my life where I would check every single thing that had something to do with me. And that was a stressful time. That was a broke time. That was a tiring time. It was an all bad time. You know what I'm saying? Trying to check every single issue that got something to do with you is super stressful because you got work, you got kids, you got other things you got to do. And for some reason, you're putting that checking somebody or checking this situation in the forefront. Or you just making time for that where you can make time for other things. So that's why it's stressful. That's why you're so broke when it's happening, right? And so for a long time, I told myself, I ain't doing it. I ain't checking nobody. I don't care. You say that. I deliberately told people that used to hang around, look, if somebody says something about me, yeah, I know how I am. Don't tell me. Don't let me know. Just don't engage in the conversation, but don't let me know. Don't tell me. I don't care. If that's what's going on, I don't want to know about it. Right? And I had a good thing going for a long time. And this past 2-3 weeks, I don't know if I've been overwhelmed with just work, with responsibilities, if it's just stuff in my head, if it's just what I'm going through. I don't know. But I took some steps back. And I think I addressed things that I shouldn't have. That's not important. It's not important. Because addressing something so many things can happen when you address something that's not important that you'll look stupid if some things that shouldn't happen. Whether you get out of hand and you fighting, whether somebody get hurt, even worse than hurt, you know, you never know where these things are gonna go. And yeah, I blame myself for that. So I feel like, yeah, okay, I shouldn't have did that. But at the same time, it's this thing where like, you kind of got to, I was talking to somebody a little while ago and I told him like, you know, I feel like you teach people how to treat you. That's how I feel. I feel like you teach people how to treat you, right? So, or how to deal with you, or how to handle you. And I feel like a lot of times you gotta let people know, like, yo, my name is not meant to be said in this way. You shouldn't talk about me in this way. I don't want you to respond to me in this way. When I'm asking you this, I want you to say, I want this projected from you in this way. So I feel like part of me feel like that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. So, and I'm trying to say it without getting in grave detail, right? But it's just like I've seen myself slip a little bit because I even felt it in me. Like, you wake up upset. Let me check this because this was going on. And that's the thing. You get upset and you start checking stuff that you normally wouldn't go and check, or you weren't going to check in that way. But since you're upset, you'll check it in the upset way. So now somebody's getting a whole different, they getting energy that they deserve, but they getting that on top of something else that ain't got nothing to do with them. You know what I'm saying? So when you in the feeling in a way, and then you still checking this, and you know it really be? It really be sometimes too. Sometimes it's the person that says, like, you're not qualified, you're not like that to really be saying that. You shouldn't be saying my name. Like, you shouldn't be telling me this. You shouldn't be projecting that kind of energy you projecting on me to me, because it's me, and I'm gonna check it. You know, and I say I like to say, you know, I got told the other day, yesterday actually, I got a text message from, it don't matter who it's from, but somebody who 5'6", 5'6", man, bigger than me, and he tells me, you know, pretty much, he tells me I'm a bully. Pretty much, I'm a bully, and I'm like, the nerve. But my initial reaction was like, I need to go see him. Like the irony of that, right? Somebody telling you a bully, and I'm thinking, like, well, let me go bully you. And that's not, I don't feel like I'm a bully. And let me tell you what that, like, the thing about the bullying is this, right? This is what bullying is. Bullying is you bothering somebody or messing with somebody, irritating somebody, annoying somebody who you know ain't built like that to, or ain't gonna fight back. They're not gonna stand up for themselves. That's a bully. A bully is somebody who bothers somebody who's not gonna stand up for themselves. That's a bully. If I'm just checking things that need to be checked, or I'm treating everybody the same, because whether it's person A, B through Z, if they disrespect me all the same way, they all get checked the same exact way. That's not bullying. That's just me being me. Or that's just a person being a person. That's just a person standing on what they stand up. I feel like, yo, I don't want my name said in a certain way. Whether this person say it or that person say it, I'm checking them the same way. That's not bullying. That's me telling you, hey, this is me, so believe it. That's not bullying. Telling somebody what to do on a daily basis, that's not bullying. I work in management. I gotta manage. I'm gonna, and it was some. I know I got a smart mouth. I do know that for a fact. I got a smart mouth. I heard I was condescending. I do have a very condescending attitude sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. But that condescending part you get is really a substitution for me not wanting to punch you sometimes. Like, that sound like bullying. That sound like bullying. I'm not a violent person. I promise you. I don't hit nobody. I don't bother nobody. I do what I gotta do. But sometimes people put you in positions where, like, I have to try to figure out different ways to respond or to handle different people on a daily basis. So sometimes that condescending attitude somebody's getting from me is really the best way I can respond to that person sometimes, without calling them out their name, without degrading them, making them feel stupid or something like that. Like, that might be my way of doing that. And that's all it is. It's not nothing heinous. It ain't nothing to say I'm bullying. I'm not trying to bully nobody. I just started weighing 200 pounds. Like, why I like bullying somebody? I don't be fighting nobody. I'm over 30 years old. I just turned 32 Monday. You got time to fight nobody? But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna take no disrespect, of course. I'm not gonna let nobody say my name to certain people and just think you can say whatever you want to say to me. It's not happening. It's not happening. Especially when I feel like if you're trying to make yourself seem like something you're not on account of my name, that's definitely not happening. We not doing that. I'm gonna check that every time. I don't care how big or small it is. I'm gonna check that every time, because you gotta check that. Certain things you gotta check. But it is certain things that I feel like I could have let slide. Somebody telling me no, or I ain't doing this, I probably let it slide. But I didn't let it slide. Like, sometimes it's your pride, sometimes it's the how you go about things. You might have said something in front of somebody and I feel like, okay, it might not be about you. Me checking somebody is sometimes it's not about the person. I might check you not because of you saying what you said. I might check you because you said it in front of somebody that I feel like if I don't check you, then I'm going to have to check everybody in a little while. So let me check you now, end it, so they know not to talk to me that way. So it's not about the person. It's about the bigger picture. So whereas I want to not check everything. I want to be cool. I want to be calm. I want to just breathe. You know what I'm saying? But in the same breath, no pun intended, in the same breath, you got to teach people how they can deal with you. And you're not about to speak to me no kind of way, because what happens is it's not a butterfly effect, but it's like a domino effect rather. It's a domino effect. You do it, that person do it, that person do it, and now I'm the person you just talked to like that? Hell no. We ain't having that. I wasn't raised like that. I ain't going for it. I've never bullied nobody. Not since I've been grown. When you're younger, yeah, you bully people every now and then. When I found out that wasn't the thing to do, it wasn't cool, I stopped doing it. Bullying wasn't cool. All right, cool. I don't want to bully nobody. I ain't going to do it. I wouldn't bully nobody. I'm not a bully. It's might feel that way. They probably just soft. You gotta grow some balls. You gotta get tougher. Stand on your own. As a grown man, saying another grown man is a bully is kind of wild anyway. Because you're not calling me a bully, but you're saying you're soft, in my opinion. That's bullying? I don't know. I'm not thinking out loud, man. Man, thinking out loud. Make sure y'all cop this shirt. You know, let me make sure y'all. Wait, I see the chain. Look at that. Love you, grandma. Love you, grandma. Yeah, man. Thinking out loud. Look at the shirt. Blue collar. All right. We out. Let's get it.